Hi guys, welcome back to my channel.
So yesterday I made a Valentine's Day keto dinner, complete with an appetizer, an entree, and dessert. Now I forgot to film an intro yesterday, so I'm filming one now while I'm editing. My bad, but I just wanted to show everyone how easy it is to do Valentine's dinner, have a good, nice meal, and still there's alterations for people who are not keto, and how easy it is to make keto for yourself. It's so nice. Anyways, so enjoy what a Valentine's dinner looks like for me. Okay, so it's actually the night before the Valentine's Day dinner, but because I'm a procrastinator, I didn't do this sooner and I don't really want to do it in the morning. I'm going to actually make my mozzarella sticks tonight and put them in the freezer, because that's what everyone is saying like helps when you're going to go to fry it, that they stay nice and like mozzarella sticky. So that's what I'm gonna do right now. For this mozzarella stick recipe, I just bought string cheese and I'm going to cut them in half. And then I have my eggs beaten, and then I have like Italian seasonings, a 1/4 cup of almond flour, a 1/4 cup of Parmesan cheese, and that's going to be my whole breading for the mozzarella sticks. It's super easy. Well, now it's like an ASMR thing. So now that my breading is prepped and the mozzarella sticks are cut, I'm just going to dip it in the egg, dip it into the flour, and I'm probably going to do it twice just so it actually gets like a nice coat, because I like my stuff to have like breading on it. And honestly, I'm almost a month into keto and I miss bread a lot right now. I just really been thinking about it. For tomorrow's dinner, I'm actually going to be making some keto rolls that my mom made, and she claims they taste like Red Lobster biscuits. We'll see, hopefully they do. Anyways, but that's what I'm gonna do right now with the mozzarella sticks. Okay, so my mozzarella sticks are all done. Remember that this is just an appetizer, so I didn't make a whole lot. Also, I mean, this is for 3 people technically, even though it's my Valentine's Day dinner. But I think they look good. They look like actual mozzarella sticks in my opinion. We'll see how they actually come out. So I'm gonna put these in the freezer. I do have a second appetizer, the bacon wrapped asparagus, because I wasn't 100% certain if these are gonna work out. I hope they do. So we'll see, and I'll see you guys tomorrow with these. Bye! Okay, so now it's actually the day of the dinner, and I'm going to be making my brownies earlier in the day, so that way I'm not struggling to do everything last minute, because it is Valentine's Day and you should just be able to relax too, right? So for the brownies, I have my coconut oil. Okay, so actually before I get started, I'm gonna tell you, I'm gonna put all these recipes down in the description for anyone who wants them. For the ones that are good. I haven't done any of these recipes, so I'm hoping that they're coming out good. But just like I said last night, I am a horrible planner, and I actually didn't have enough sugar or powder, cocoa powder, to make the brownies all the way. So the recipe I'm putting in the description is actually for the whole one. I'm only making half of the recipe because I don't have enough stuff, okay? Deal with it. Alright, so I already boiled my water, and this is my coconut oil, and they say just to mix it together. I don't know if it's because it's so cold in my apartment that it's taking a little bit of time. I thought it would melt a lot quicker in the hot water, so we'll be right back. I forgot to preheat my oven because, like I told you, sometimes I'm bad at planning. And I also forgot to grease my pan, I'm just not realizing. Okay, I forgot I had this really cool brownie pan where every piece is a corner piece. Shit. Okay. I forgot the rest of this. Down. So I already have my cocoa powder and baking soda mixed together. So So just in there it goes. Now usually I would actually use my hand mixer for this, but it really freaks Reese's out and he loses his damn little mind and he just can't handle it, so we're not gonna do that to him today. I already vacuumed and it's too much for him to handle. So we're just going to whisk it by hand. Okay, so now that that's all mixed together, we're adding the rest of the coconut oil and the sugar. I'm using Swerve. They asked for a stevia substitute, but I don't have that, so I'm using what I do have. Ah, shit. Sorry. Okay, so next it's the almond flour, and I just put my salt in here because I'm lazy. And then my vanilla is already in there, so I'm just gonna mix. Okay, I can't do this by hand, it's really thick. I'm gonna have to use my electric mixer. I'll be right back. Reese's does not like the mixer, so here we go. Okay, so it's all mixed. It looks like brownie batter to me. It smells like brownie batter. You know what it actually does really smell like is a Almond Joy candy bar, probably from the coconut oil, the almond flour, and then the cocoa powder. It smells really good though. Okay, I'm done. Okay, so I'm gonna grease my pan and put this in. It's actually really sticky, the batter. Brownie batter's already thick, but this one's like really thick. I actually ended up putting a little bit more water in it because of how thick it was. I didn't see any way that I was gonna be, it was almost like a dough instead of a batter. So if they come out bad, I'll take that blame because I put more water than it asked for, but I felt like it really needed it to make it an actual brownie batter versus a brownie dough. But if you want, you could always keep it really thick and then make like brownie cookies. That's always a thing too. So just an idea. I'm just letting you know what I did because yours might not look like this. So I'm gonna put this in the oven now at 350 for about 40 minutes. And while these cook, I'm gonna do my other appetizer, which is the asparagus wrapped in bacon. You can also do prosciutto if you're super fancy. I don't have that kind of money. So I took the brownies out of the oven. They look, not even a little, they look a lot darker than the picture I was looking at online. They don't smell burnt. And I mean, like, they don't feel burnt. So I guess I'm gonna let these cool and then I'll pop them out and I don't know, maybe I'll taste test one before dinner. We'll see. For the bacon wrapped asparagus, I'm actually not gonna make a whole lot of them. We already have the mozzarella sticks, plus this is just an appetizer. We're still having the lemon butter zoodle steak meal entree. So we don't need a whole lot. And also, I'm kind of the only one that really likes asparagus, so these are really just for me. But super easy. These are literally the easiest things that you'll ever make. So I wrapped one and then I realized the bacon's too long for the asparagus. So I'm actually just gonna cut the piece in half. Bacon's super stretchy, so it's fine. And it'll make it a little more like crispier instead of like not as crispy. So I'm just gonna cut it in half and then wrap it. Now it's a ta-da. And honestly, Reese's really loves these things. My mom gives her dog Bubba these all the time. But look at Reese's, he loves them. There he goes. Since I want to actually enjoy when my company is here, I'm doing all this prep earlier in the day. So like I have my asparagus done, the brownies are done, the mozzarella sticks are cooking. After this, we're gonna marinate the steak for dinner. But that way when time comes, all I have to do is really put everything together or put it in the oven. And I don't really want to have to be in the kitchen cooking a whole lot when everyone's here. So if you're going out, then that's fine, but if you're trying to do a nice dinner, let's say like your significant other is at work and you're like, let me get this done, this is the way to do it. So I'm gonna actually end up marinating my meat right now, so that way it's gonna be marinating for 3 hours. That's more than enough time. It's nothing fancy. You don't have to get fancy. This is just a skirt steak that I got from my local grocery store. And I mean, any meat is good if you marinate it, in all honesty. So I'm gonna marinate mine with Worcestershire sauce, and it only has 1 gram of sugar per teaspoon. But you're not gonna be drinking this stuff, okay? It's okay. And then I got parsley, lemon, and garlic, just to marinate and give it some flavor. And then I'm going to sear it, and then cut it, and then it's gonna go in with the zoodles. All right, so I'll show you the marinade. This is almost like when I was prepping at my mom's house for my first week of keto, and I couldn't get the garlic separated. I have like really weak hands. Like, I'm not even like joking, I just do have really weak hands. I blame that stupid buffet. Let's speed this up. So there you go, my marinade is all done. It is a 1/4 cup of Worcestershire sauce, half a lemon, I don't know however many cloves there was. There was like 6 cloves of garlic, a little bunch of parsley, the salt, the pepper, the olive oil. I drizzled a little bit in there. And that's it. It was really easy. If you're allergic to citrus, you don't have to put citrus in it. You can use white wine in there or something. I use citrus because I'm not allergic, but that's all that this is here.
So I had everything prepped and ready to go. My guests weren't extremely comfortable with me filming, so I just decided to do little snippets of highlights of dinner, and then I would just voice over. Everything came out really good. As you can see, I used a metal rack for the asparagus. When I cooked my steak, I did divide it into 2 pans because of some people were not eating the zoodles. They were eating just regular noodles. But it wasn't that hard. I literally just divided everything between 2 pans, and it was not that big of a deal. If your significant other is not keto, don't lose your mind thinking you don't know what to do. Boom. Boil a pot of water, make some noodles. Story over. See? So easy. Right there. There's my water. The one for the regular noodles is a bit more saucy because the zoodles, they do have their own water that will come out from them. So you don't need it quite as much in there as you do for the regular noodles. But once everything thickened up and my noodles were done and the zoodles were done, really all I had to do was just cut my meat up, which I did right there. There it is, all cut and ready and waiting. So that was really easy. I left mine a little pink because we all liked it pink. And then here we go, look it. There you go, 1 regular one, 1 zoodle one, and then we ended with brownies, and it was so nice. So dinner's done, and it was really, really good. My mozzarella sticks, I could have fried them a little longer, or maybe taken them out of the freezer like 5 or 10 minutes sooner, because the mozzarella sticks really didn't have like that gooey, cheesy, the way I wanted. It definitely could have. I just needed to fry them a little more. So those were good though still. The coating was really good. And then the bacon wrapped asparagus were almost kind of like, they got crunchy and they kind of were almost just like fried. Like, not fried, but like fries kind of. They were really, really good. And I didn't even use a dipping sauce for them. You probably could maybe do like some kind of herb mayo for them or something like that. But they were still really good. And then the zoodles and the steak were really great. The steak was really good. The zoodles I cooked not quite all the way because as they kind of sit when you plate them, they do cook a little bit more. And they were perfectly like noodly still. I could twirl them around my fork and it was really good. And then of course we had the Keto Brownies for dessert, which were really, really good. They do have an almond taste to them. I still say that they taste like an Almond Joy. They were really good. I enjoyed them.
very rich. I only ate about half of one because they were so rich and my body's not really used to having any kind of sweets at this moment. But it still was nice for a treat, and it's always good to be able to have those days where I didn't go completely off the wagon, but I did enjoy my dinner and I did enjoy my dessert. So it was really nice, and I just want to show you all how easy it was that I could have made the one with my zoodles and I made the one with pasta. And it wasn't that hard, it wasn't that big of a deal. Start a pot of water, boil the noodles, and cook your zucchini. You know, it really wasn't like going out of my way and feeling like I was cooking two separate dinners. I didn't have that feeling at all. So, I hope you guys all have a wonderful Valentine's Day. Spend it with the people you love. And if you're having a good day or a bad day, leave it all down below. And I'll see you guys next week with another keto video. Bye!